I want to bring you up to date with some more information we're gleaning from this Boston Herald article, which quotes unnamed sources as saying that 5 Arab suspects have now been listed as 5 Arab men have been listed as suspects in yesterday's terrorist attacks. 2 of them brothers who were both on board United Airlines Flight 175. It was en route from Logan's Boston International Airport to Los Angeles. It was the second jet to slam into one of the 2 towers at the World Trade Center this morning. Apparently, another airline passenger at the Boston airport got into an argument with the men when they were parking their car at the airport. And when he heard after landing in another city about what had happened, called the FBI, said, I think you need to check this out. The FBI has apparently seized the car. It was a rental car that was reportedly being driven by these suspects, several Arab men. And inside they have reported to have found Arab language flight training manuals. One of the 2 brothers who was on board United Airlines Flight 175 was apparently a trained pilot. There's been a lot of speculation that whoever was behind these hijackings needed to know how to fly this plane. In this article as well are more details that apparently, according to sources, the hijackers began to kill flight attendants on board the plane so as to lure the pilot out of the cockpit, to get him to leave the cockpit, come back into the plane to try and restore some order, and that is the point at which hijackers took control of the cockpit. Several flight attendants were able to call, several passengers were able to call on cell phones, and in addition, we're being told that at least one pilot in the cockpit was able to depress his key so that people in the air traffic control tower could hear everything that was going on in the cockpit at the time. They report the hijackers were, in fact, speaking English to the pilot, reassuring him not to do anything foolish. You're not going to get hurt, which, of course, was most definitely not the case. And finally, Robert Fitzpatrick, a former second-in-command of the FBI's Boston office, says that Boston appears to have been the staging area for this attack on New York City and in Washington, D.C., and that the hijackers most likely had help from others who may still be in the Boston area. According to Fitzpatrick, a quote, there is a terrorist cell operating out of Boston.